to announce. Feeling my groove, my jigger jigger, making you bounce. Others is fair, me and my breaking the bread. Straight getting it, we got holding your head, afraid of us. You know this ain't the game to us. You strange to us. That's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. There's too much of us. It's dangerous. So dangerous. We so dangerous. A flip mode squad is dangerous. We so dangerous. We so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Come on. One time, y'all. Throw your hands real high, y'all. Yeah, get down, y'all. Let me see you all, y'all. Busta Rhymes flip mode, y'all. 1998, y'all. Get down, y'all. Let's have a ball, y'all. Feeling the heat up in the street, rocking the beat. Step up in the take me to my reserve seat. Coming around, all them surround me. So much to drown me, making feeling the funk blazing. Stay hitting with that blow a hole in your trunk. Afraid of us, you know this ain't the game to us. You strange to us, that's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy.
And brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K pregame show.
Along with the big Aristotle, Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Sacramento Kings at Sleep Train Arena. Well, for Sacramento, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Shaq, I want to talk about one of your former teams, the Boston Celtics. What do you see this year?
Well, they just need to continue to collect talent. Believe it or not, they're in a good position. They cleared cap room and still have a lot of picks. I know what they're waiting for, Ernie. They're waiting to make a big move down the line.
We will see how that transpires. Meantime, it's time for tip-off as we send it over to Kevin Harlan.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, send the call out, send the call out, send.
The Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Bucks.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Sullinger and Zeller together down low. Smart and Bradley the guards. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
It's now been 8 years since the Kings have played postseason basketball, and the path back to the playoffs, especially in the Western Conference, is not getting any easier anytime soon.
And then Cousins with the dunk. Now here's Smart. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Bradley kicks to Smart. 6 to shoot. Prince against Gay. Prince misses. The Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And then Gay with the dunk.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Gay comes over with a double team. Smart kicks to Bradley. To halt the run. The rebound by Thompson.
Well, the history of college coaches switching over to the NBA is pretty daunting, but Brad Stevens and the Celtics can't worry about those who came before him. He's just got to be himself, and he was well regarded in Boston. Despite the fact that they went through a rebuilding process last year, he did a really good job.
And he gets it to go.
Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get them going.
Now here's McLemore coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. And Coach Stevens enjoying great success in his 5 seasons as coach of the Butler Bulldogs.
Yeah, had a terrific, historic run. 2 consecutive trips to the NCAA title game in 2010 and 11. I had the privilege to be courtside calling those games. A 25-game win streak, one of the brightest minds in the game. And with the 6-year contract from the Celtics, they clearly believe in his abilities, as do I.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Carl Landry's checked in for Thompson. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Sessions.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Here's Olynyk. Good on the triple. Olynyk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Turner with the steal. Knocks it loose. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Caspi. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And here's Thornton. From deep three-point range, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Kings ahead. They're up by 7. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Turner.
Ridiculous. Pour it down that time.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Omri Caspi out of Israel, finding success last season playing the stretch 4 role in Houston. That's a great fit for his skill level. He's primarily a small forward throughout his career, but given the way he can rebound at that position, moving him to the stretch 4 position made a lot of sense.
Kings leading now by 7. And McCallum kicks to Caspi. Kept alive. Here's Evans. Good work defensively by Turner.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Kelly Olynyk grew up in a basketball family. His father was the head coach at the University of Toronto. Kelly said, "I had unlimited access to a huge basketball mind, which was unbelievable. He loved the game so much, and he had so much knowledge and experience. It really made me want to succeed in the game." Guys?
Great skill in that front court. He fits right in. Thanks, Doris. Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Jason Thompson is checked in for Landry. Gay comes in for Caspi. And Sessions subbed in for Ben McLemore. And a new group in for the Celtics. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Prince comes in for Brandon Bass. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Smart subbed in for Turner.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
You know, a lot of people thought and assumed that when the Celtics traded Pierce and KG, they just took salary in return. But, you know, the guys they got proved to be valuable mentors for the youngsters on that team.
Bradley kicks to Crowder. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Gay drives in, back to Evans. Crowder pulls it in. And when you trade away stars, guys, and start a rebuilding process, it can't be understated enough that you need to have a few vets to help the process.
Yeah, I think you look at how some players played last year and, you know, their games grew. Definitely helped to have a vet or two around just to kind of help the development process.
5 on the clock. Smart misses. Kings leading now by 5. It's Gay with the drive. Here's McCallum. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's Smart. He's tightly guarded. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. And he's able to get it back. Makes it off the glass. Crowder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Celtics trail by 8. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Ray McCallum picks up the foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. "12 seconds left in the first half. Smart passes to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Right side Bradley. Shot is off. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Kings lead by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, DeMarcus, certainly a well-played first half by